the reason that I started seeing David was because I got insomnia. So I weren't sleeping whatsoever, not even a couple of hours, for about, 6, 7, 8 weeks. So I'd always had anxiety from when I was like about 18, so a good few years, panic attacks. So obviously I couldn't do anything, couldn't go out, because you're that tired in the end. I tried all different things, just tired. You're just going about like a zombie. You're just so tired, After a week or so, it just starts, I couldn't drive because obviously I'd be a danger, wouldn't I, to other people. So, yeah, and I was just at the end of my tether. I'd been to the doctors and they were only allowed to give you a certain amount of pills. So I had those, and then there's nothing that they will do really. So then a friend of mine suggested that I see David, and I was a little sceptical, I must admit, to start with. And I just had no idea, and I was really, really, really worried. But David did put me at ease, and it was so much better than what I probably did sort of think. Because you just watch these TV programmes, don't you, where they just, And as David said, it's nothing like that. It's always been a struggle. I'd have sometimes when I was okay with the anxiety, I had OCD, you name it, I've probably had it. It changed my life. Because it wasn't just the insomnia, it was like the anxiety, that I've always had anyway. Yeah, even that, since seeing David, getting on so well with the, anxiety. And then I noticed with the OCD, my youngest daughter started washing her hands a lot. And then I thought I needed help, but that was going back a few years. Didn't know David then. Just things through that have happened in my past have, made me the way I am, I suppose. So because of my OCD, I was always washing my hands. I was hoovering. You wouldn't just hoover every day. I'd hoover a few times a day. If there was one little spot on the floor, I used to check everything. So she was picking up on what I was doing. And obviously I didn't want my daughter going through what I was going through. So that's when, and I did have group therapy, and that helped me a lot. But nothing's helped me as much as David has. And like I said, I was very sceptical it'd help. I was like, no, I've had it for so long, probably 30 years or more. I was sort of, nobody can help really. But I was worth trying because I'd got to this point. The sleeping had never been that bad, and obviously there was nothing else nowhere I could turn. So yeah, but he's lovely. David said it'd take a few days, but I felt, basically straight away that there was. It took about, for me to start sleeping, it must have took about, David always said, how many out of 10 did you sleep? And to start with, obviously, because it was sort of nil to start with, it gradually over a couple of weeks, it went better. But now, on the whole, I do sleep brilliantly now. Fantastic. Yeah, I had every faith in David though. Like I said, I think when you meet people, you can, but I didn't realise how good it'd be. Because it has changed my life, I feel more confident now than what I did. I can do a lot more now than what, that I did, because obviously the anxiety made it so that I couldn't always do that much. But now, yeah, I just feel as though I've got a new life. Well, I'm hoping to do some courses and do Reiki and, I haven't decided what else, but yes. And I'd never dreamed of that before, even thinking about it. So, yeah, so I would 100% recommend it.